You got this young woman calling into a show. And if you've watched any of the shows, you know he's going to be on there calling women bitches. He's going to be calling women hoes.
Whoa. Stop right there. Stop right there. She making it sound like Kevin is just calling women the B word, the H word, the T word. Oh, come. Has anybody seen Kevin's show? Does Kevin really just sit there and call women a bunch of names? Yo, Rebecca, now she's being disingenuous. Rebecca, you're being disingenuous. You've never seen the show in your life. I can tell. You've never seen the show, Rebecca.
And my name gets brought up so much when it comes to Kevin Samuels because I did a video 3 years ago that
a video where it wasn't scripted and fake like this, like those crocodile tears. And that's why your video from 3 years ago went viral, because you were being honest about your scenario where they had unrealistic standards. We're talking about unrealistic standards here. A self-proclaimed 5/6 is wanting a 9/10, and she has a 13-year-old kid on top of it.
All right, I have to say that Mrs. Pope's remarks, as recently as last month, from what I can tell, are quite disturbing. She became a darling of the Black Manosphere overnight since her viral video on YouTube, where she made it known that she was getting out of the matchmaking business for Black women due to their delusional entitlement and unrealistic expectations of Black men and relationships. That video has since gone on to garner over 1 million views and is just over 3 years old. Many Black men in the Black Manosphere showed an immense outpouring of support. Finally, we got a sister who gets it and is willing to go on the record with it. Many a brother thought. So to see this seeming 180 turn is quite distressing indeed. I don't know RLP, but I know people who do. And in any event, if I didn't know better, I'd say it's almost like reading/watching two very different people saying two very different things. I end my comment with, will the real Rebecca Lynn Pope please stand up?
For every woman that's toxic and hurting, or the woman that's hurt, the man that's resonating with this stuff, guess what? There's another woman who's done her work. There's another woman who isn't going to hurt you, who is going to love you. But that's what social media...
Where's she at, Rebecca? Because Rebecca... and clearly... And what this is showing me, guys, is I don't think Rebecca has ever watched Kevin's show. This is one... keep it real. If she watched Kevin's show, Rebecca would know that the same women that she was complaining about in 2017 in her viral video are the same women that are calling Kevin. I mean, it's amazing to me how the cognitive dissonance is setting in. Come on, Rebecca, you got to be consistent.
All right, thank you for those Emmy acting skills, boo. That was pretty good. It was terrible, but the fake tears, I thought it was great. Again, Kevin Samuels has went out of his way to promote Rebecca Lynn Pope. He's even seen her out and about. And Rebecca Lynn Pope is a person that's an emotional thinker. Again, this is not a well thought out video. She's just how she feels. And again, if you remember the call, the young lady called in to speak to Kevin and wanted to change the topic of the show, okay? She didn't call in to talk about what he was talking about. She wanted to talk about something else, which meant that the lady was disrespecting the show in the first place, okay? She wanted to talk about what she wanted to talk about, and what she wanted was a man with 6 figures. Now, Rebecca Lynn Pope has a problem with the way that Kevin handled the coaching. Number one, what coaching? Did she pay for coaching? She didn't pay for any coaching. She called in disrespecting the platform, wanting what she wanted, all right? So she got what she wanted because he didn't try to even tell her. He said, ma'am, please, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. She kept pushing. She said this, sad music, date music. Can you see what I look like? Can you see? He said, yeah, I can see. We all could see her head was hella big. We all see that she wasn't working with nothing, but she kept pushing the issue. And then he told her the truth. Now you're mad that he told her the truth. The truth is, you're not a 100K lady.
I did a video 3 years ago that a lot of men who are hurting, a lot of men who are bitter, a lot of men who have had their hearts hurt by women, took one video I did about some women having too high of expectations and some women being too influenced by social media, and that some women are barracudas and some women of all colors, not black women.
Notice, here it is, right out of the BFF playbook, y'all. Now all of a sudden it's all women do it. All women do it. The white women do it too. Of course, we can't find a white version of your average at best. It doesn't exist on YouTube. Doesn't exist on Facebook Live. Doesn't exist on Instagram Live. Ain't on Twitter. Ain't on TikTok. Ain't on Snapchat. Yeah. But white women do it too. Can't make this crap up, man.
She went into some reference about evil this, evil that, evoking morality, evoking God, evoking this. Basically, she's saying that, alluding that because Mr. Samuels and other men like him who are now using social media to voice their concerns and speak their side and speak their position, that's evil. But see, it wasn't evil for the past 50 years with Oprah Winfrey, these emasculating television shows that destroyed the image of black men. It wasn't evil then when they were talking reckless about us. See, Miss Pope says this. She said, confident, strong, balanced men don't talk down to women. But what about the women that have talked down to men for the past 40 years? The women that talk reckless about us, that call us these horrible names, these emasculating names. Are those confident, strong, balanced women? Why is it that it's only when black men begin to speak truthfully and directly to women about their issues with those women that it's a problem? Why are they then considered there's something wrong with those men?
Kevin Samuels has always gave her respect, always held her in high regard when I heard him talk about her. And she probably knows this as well. But my thing is this, even though they have the same message and the same concept and things like that, she used this opportunity to go left, not to agree with the message, even though because they have the same message, but because of him just being a man. That's my opinion of what it comes down to, because they're saying the same thing, the delivery, whatever. People gonna stop. Look, delivery is gonna be delivered. At the end of the day, people need to hear the truth. So they had the same message, and he has held her up in high regard, but yet and still, she uses this opportunity to go left, talk about how rude and, saying Kevin's bashing and all this other stuff. But like I said, this wasn't a problem when she came out with her viral video, when she said the same thing she said.
I see it in white women, Puerto Rican women, all types of women.
Yeah, but nobody sees it on Facebook. Nobody sees it on YouTube. Nobody sees it on Instagram. Nobody sees it on TikTok. Nobody sees it on Snapchat. Nobody sees it on Twitter. All we see are black women cutting the fool. All we see are black women putting it on the glass. All we see are black women twerking on the chairs. All we see are black women calling in the people and bogarting their show. That's all we see.
A lot of these, there's a segment of women, just like there's a segment of men who are delusional, who have too high of expectations.
Notice how she said, a segment of men. No, show me the tape, Rebecca. Show me the tape. Show me the tape of a black man calling in to a black woman's show and bogarting her show and demanding that she hook him up with an Instagram model. Show the tape.